Hi there, my name is Isha. I have been on a weight loss journey for quite some time right now. I had been doing pretty good and was feeling really good about, losing weight and being on track. I felt really positive about where I was for a while, and then I kind of hit an emotional crash, which led to just falling off track, completely falling off the wagon. And this week I decided that I would document what I'm eating and everything to try and get myself back on track with weight loss. So here we go. It's just about 10 a.m. right now, and I'm about to make myself some breakfast. I don't usually eat breakfast, so it's a little weird. I'm gonna fry up a couple eggs, and I'm also gonna fry up a couple of these smoked chicken breast slices. Okay, so I've got one egg on the side, and then I've got one piece of white toast with an egg and 2 slices of smoked chicken. And for my dinner tonight, I had some fried potatoes, some Caesar salad, and some chicken wings with barbecue sauce. Today is Tuesday, September 9th, and I forgot to record my food for the beginning of the day. It's around 11 o'clock now, just about 11 o'clock. Yeah. So I've had 6 pickles wrapped in deli meat with mayo and honey mustard, 2 coffees, and a tablespoon and a half of crunchy peanut butter so far. Dinner is baked boneless chicken thighs with barbecue sauce, 10 to 9 blue cheese dip, on and Friday. Some air-fried Brussels sprouts. I just got back from taking my daughter to school. I did forget to record some of the things that I ate today, but I say some, I've eaten one thing. I had a coffee this morning. I did put sugar in it again. I'm supposed to not be putting sugar in my coffees, but out of habit, I just keep putting it in and then whatever. I need to remind myself in the mornings, but I'm like half asleep when I wake up, so. I wasn't gonna eat anything until later on today because I'm having a movie night with my daughter tonight. We're doing our first Halloween movie of the season tonight, and I told her every Friday night for the most part leading up until Halloween. Right now we are going to be watching a Halloween movie, nothing too scary because she's 5, and I asked her today, I'm like, do you want something a little bit scary? No, she doesn't. She's not into that, which I totally get. I'm not into anything too scary either. I've gotten a little bit better as I've gotten older, but yeah, in my childhood, it was a whole thing. I was extra scared of everything. So, but we're gonna watch something cute, probably like a Mickey Mouse Halloween movie because those ones aren't very scary. But yeah, we're gonna be doing movie snacks tonight. She wants cheddar popcorn, so I'm gonna be getting some cheddar cheese popcorn and probably a little bit of candy and stuff like that. So I'm gonna head out to the grocery store. The only thing I've eaten today is a quarter of a bagel with cream cheese and jam because I made it for my daughter this morning. I always give her half a bagel in the mornings just because it's hit and miss, but typically she eats like a few bites of her food in the morning and then she's full. Like every so often, there'll be a time, like it's actually rare, very rare, there'll be a time that she eats what I give her and she's still hungry and then I'll have to give her something else, but usually she eats a couple bites of something and then she's full. So this morning I gave her half a bagel, she ate half of that, and then there was half a bagel left, so a quarter of a bagel, and I was like, whatever, I'll eat it. Shouldn't have. I should have just thrown it out. But like I have this thing where like I don't want to waste food, but then I also don't want to eat food, like unnecessary food that I don't need. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, what's better? Just to waste it or to consume it and then regret it? I think I should just waste it. In the future, I'm just gonna throw it out. I hate throwing out food. And I keep telling her, I'm like, please just eat what I give you. You're not like, but I also don't want to force her to eat more than her body is telling her that she needs in the moment. I don't know. It's so frustrating because there's definitely times that she lies to me about being full because 20 minutes after she's complaining about how full she is, suddenly she's so hungry and needs snacks, of course, right? Oh, it's so frustrating. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the grocery store and pick up a few things. It is Thanksgiving on Monday, and that means the store is closed on Monday. And I don't know what it is about the store being closed one day. It's always the one day that you realize you need like 10 things. So I'm going to make a list and then I'm going to head off to the grocery store. I'll probably make my list on the bus because the bus is going to get here in like 10 minutes. So, yeah, I'm going to get some stuff for tonight and I'm going to try not to eat anything for the rest of the day other than like flavored water and maybe coffee with cream. No sugar. Please, no sugar. I need to remember no sugar. I'm honestly curious, like, what the heck is wrong with me? I just got home from the store. I bought way too much candy at the dollar store. And here, I'll show you. I got all these candies and chocolates. There's like 4 different types of candy and then these Halloween chocolates. And I split them into 3 bags. 1 for me, 1 for my boyfriend, and 1 for my daughter. And as I was like separating all the candies and stuff into little bags, I snacked on candy as well. Oh my gosh. I'm not supposed to be like, I don't know if I'm just gonna have to like not eat candy tonight now. I feel like such an idiot. Oh my gosh. Like self-sabotage is the worst thing. And I'm just doing it because I'm like, oh, but it's good and I'll just have a couple. And now I'm realizing like, oh, that wasn't a good idea. Anyways, I have to get some meat portioned because I gotta get it in the freezer. I bought some meat on sale today. Does anybody else like buy meat when it's like 40-50% off? Maybe it goes off the next day, like the expiration date's the next day. And then you just freeze it. Because I don't know, that's what I do. It helps me save money on meat. It helps me be able to afford meat in general. But yeah, I'm just wondering if anybody else does that. It is now Saturday morning. It is around 10:30. I got up a little late today. I got up around just after 9. I had a coffee when I woke up and then I also had a banana, but I am finally making myself some legit food right now. Not that a banana is not legit, but you know. I'm making some eggs. I have 2 eggs frying in a pan right now, and I've got 1 piece of bread that I'm going to throw in the toaster, and then I've measured myself out some margarine to put on the toast. For 2 teaspoons, it's 45 calories. I can't believe it's not butter just because of the calorie content, and it tastes pretty much like butter in my opinion. But yeah, so not quite 45 calories there, like not quite 2 teaspoons. It's like a very heaping teaspoon of margarine. But yeah, so I'm gonna make myself that, and it'll keep my breakfast at just under 300 calories, not including the banana. That was my snack. I think that was probably like, I don't know, 150 calories. I don't know, I didn't measure the banana. But yeah, I'm trying to keep breakfast no more than 300 calories, just over kind of thing. And here's the finished product for my breakfast. Just 1 piece of toast with some margarine and 2 eggs. So it is 1:45 right now. I started feeling kind of peckish, more mentally than anything. I was just kind of like mentally wanting food, if that makes any sense. So I decided I would make myself a sandwich, but not like a normal sandwich. I will show you. This is my pickle sandwich. I used thinly sliced pickles, some cheddar cheese, and then I put it in the air fryer so it's all melted, and basically I'm using this as my bread. And then I'm gonna add some, what is this, smoked chicken or something like that, cooked chicken. Yeah, just chicken breast, some mayo, some honey mustard. And this is the sandwich. Kind of unimpressive, but I was really craving it. So here we go. It's 5:45 now and I'm having dinner, and I'm just having this little bowl of spaghetti. My daughter really wanted spaghetti tonight, so I made it, and I'm trying not to eat too much, but pasta's always been one of my favorite foods. So I'm having this. I'm not super hungry right now, thankfully. And for some reason, if I do feel hungry later, I'm just gonna make myself like Brussels sprouts or peas or something like that. It is Sunday, October 12th. It is 11:15 at night, and I just wanted to do a quick update. I apologize for the lighting right now. It is very dark. I don't want to turn on the lights. Everyone's asleep. Saturday started off fine. I think I ate a fine amount of food until dinner time. After dinner, I don't really know exactly what happened, but ended up having the first binge that I've had in probably over a month. And yeah, it sucked. I don't know why I did it. I just like gave into food noise, I guess, and kind of was just like didn't care in the moment and then cared a lot after. Obviously, that's usually what happens. Today I was supposed to fast. I don't know if anybody else does that. If they eat too much one day, they're like, well, the next day I'll make up for it by just not eating. So that was the plan. That did not go according to plan today. I woke up, my daughter was wanting breakfast, of course, and she wanted sausages and hash browns, and I don't know. I was just like, I also want sausages and hash browns, and I ended up eating that, and then I was like, this is all I'm gonna eat today. And then I ended up finishing her pizza lunch when she was too full. I should have just put it in the fridge for her for like the next day or something to eat. And I didn't make myself dinner, but I snacked enough that it didn't matter. I had way too many spoonfuls of peanut butter, and I'm not usually somebody who snacks on peanut butter, but all of a sudden, that's all I've been wanting to eat is crunch peanut butter, and it's in my cupboard, so I can't remember the last time that I had spoonfuls of peanut butter, so I don't know why that's become a problem for me, but that sucks. And yeah, I just ended up having a lot of peanut butter today. And yeah, I don't know what else I really ate other than, you know, sausages, hash browns, some leftover pizza from my daughter, way too much peanut butter. I don't know. I must have eaten something else. I'm just not remembering right now because I feel full and guilty. So anyways, I will not take up too much time right now because the lighting is awful. I just wanted to do a quick update for Sunday. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving for us. We are celebrating and we are having some roast beef dinner tomorrow night. And yeah, part of me just wants to be like, yeah, I just won't eat until dinner tomorrow. I don't know. We will see what happens. And I'm just going to try my best to not mentally and emotionally punish myself for this and just try and move on and do better. And hopefully I will have a more positive update for Monday. I have to weigh myself soon, so I don't think it's going to go very well. But the only person to blame is me, so just gotta do better. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. Today is Monday, October 13th, and I have been, I don't know, I'm really full right now. We went out for a walk this morning with my family. Yeah, we went for a nice autumn walk in the woods today, and then we all ended up going to a restaurant for lunch, and I ended up having a full meal. I should have just split a meal with my boyfriend, but I decided to have a full meal. And not only did I have a full meal, I had a buffalo chicken sandwich, which is like crispy chicken, so just the worst. But I'm still full now, and I'm making Thanksgiving dinner right now, and I'm probably gonna eat Thanksgiving dinner tonight and just be bad, but that's what it is right now. And yeah, so it's Monday, and I'm hoping tomorrow will be better, even though I have to weigh myself in a couple of days, and I'm really not looking forward to it. It's not been a good week. It is Tuesday, October 14th today, and I just wanted to do a quick little update just for today. I did have breakfast earlier. I had 2 fried eggs and 2 pieces of bread. I was only supposed to have 1 piece of bread, but I don't know. I don't have an excuse. I ate another piece of bread. I was like, I forgot to record like my breakfast and stuff. I wanted to at least take a photo or take like a little video or something of what I was eating so that I could show on camera. But I was also making my boyfriend's breakfast at the same time. And I ended up eating my breakfast while making his breakfast and just completely forgot about it in the moment to record any of the footage. But I'm just sitting here now. I just got a notification message thing to let me know that I have an interview scheduled for tomorrow at a coffee shop. So unfortunately it is an hour walk away as well as an hour bus ride away. So it's an hour and 6 minutes by bus or an hour and 13 minutes by walking. I don't see the point in wasting $6 a day on a bus to get to and from a workplace when it'll only take me like 7 minutes more to walk there. It'll suck in the winter time, but I don't know. I've been so used to having to walk in like really terrible weather in my life, so it's nothing new. I'm not like, I should be more excited about getting a job interview, but the only reason I'm not is just because of how far away it is. Anyways, this is not what this video is about. I had my breakfast and I'm feeling good about today so far. I was only hungry before I ate my breakfast, and then I ate, and I've been feeling pretty satisfied since then. So I'm probably gonna have leftovers for dinner tonight. I'm gonna have some leftover roast beef, and then I'm just gonna make myself some Brussels sprouts, I think, on the side instead of having any mashed potatoes. Yes, just trying to focus on meat and veg right now, just because I know that that's what was working for me before, and I really enjoy meat and vegetables, so might as well stick to that if it works and I enjoy it, and just not give in to the stupid treats, because I am not ready for that yet. Obviously threw me off for such a long time, but anyways, that is my update for now, and I will hopefully have some footage of my dinner to show. And then tomorrow is weigh-in day, and I am like really trying to consider whether or not I want to share my weight, but I have a feeling that I've probably gained weight from the beginning of this week. I was 225 at the beginning of this week. I have a feeling I want to be like 227. I don't know, but we'll see. It is 1 o'clock and I'm feeling a little bit peckish, so I figure I'm gonna make one of my go-to pickle wraps. So I have 3 pickles here. Technically it is 2 pickles that have been cut in half. This one is 1 pickle together, and then I ate the other half of this one. And then I have 3 pieces of deli meat here. 1 tablespoon of mayo that I'm going to spread between these 3 pieces of meat. Hopefully I won't have to use all the mayo. And then I'm going to add some honey mustard to it as well. So it ended up only being about 2/3 of a tablespoon that I used. I've got the honey mustard, pickles. And then this is the finished product. I know it's like super underwhelming, but it is one of my favorite go-to calorie-friendly snacks when I'm feeling super peckish like right now. So as you can see from my week, I definitely had some ups and downs. I wouldn't call it a successful week completely. Yeah, I don't know. I still have quite a bit of work to do. I need to get myself back to where I was before because, I don't know, I was able to just be so strict on myself and feel good about it. I didn't feel restricted. I just felt so excited about what I was doing. And lately I've just been kind of so caught up in just what's going on in life and worrying about things that I don't really have much control over right now. So I know that there's not much I can do about it, and I just need to get back on track with what I can control. And I definitely can control what I put into my body as far as what food is concerned. Like, I can control what I eat. I have to stop letting myself give into things that I know are not going to be good for me as far as wanting to reach my goals. I have very specific goals that I want to reach, and I am going in the absolute wrong direction right now. My weigh-in for this week, I did end up gaining weight. No, I'm not going to be posting my weight this week just because I don't feel comfortable doing it right now, and I will absolutely report and be honest about my weight gain. I gained 2 pounds this week, so I went from 225 to 227, which means that I am up technically 7 pounds from where I was. And yeah, you know, it's devastating, and I am embarrassed to report on that, I guess. And yeah, it just sucks, but I know that I have work to do. I know what it takes, and I just have to take those steps, and I have to go back to what works. So I am hoping this next week is going to go a lot better, and I will just keep trucking on. Thank you for taking any time out of your day to watch my videos, and I hope that if you are going on a similar journey as me, that you are doing much better than I am. And if you're not, just keep going, and I believe in you, and hopefully we can get through this together. Bye.